Hey guys, it's the Dark Jerry here, and I figured today I would do a tutorial on how to start a survival mode game and successfully get yourself through the first portion of it. So we're going to go into create new world. We're going to go ahead and just create ourselves a brand new world. We'll call it survival tutorial. Okay, we're on survival, normal. We are not going to give ourselves any of these things. I feel that these things are kind of cheats when you're doing something like this, so that would be silly if I did. We don't need them. Infinite, we'll go ahead and jump to 10 chunks for full simulation distance. Let's see, we'll go, oh hell, let's just random world seed number. Okay, let's see here. Accidentally muted my volume, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got everything else set up. We're not going to use experimental gameplay. We're not going to activate cheats. None of that. Okay, so just basic survival world, right? We go ahead and create it. Let it go ahead and do its thing. And then once it goes and opens up, I'll run you how to really get started without being too weak equipment-wise. And here I am, poof, and we are in our world. Okay, guys, so we have our world. Now, a lot of people do this. This is a big mistake. Let me flip around real quick. But before I do, please remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, to subscribe, to smash that thumb until it is blue, and to throw your bell at stuff so you can be notified of my next video. Anyhow, let's go ahead and flip around real quick. That way we can let it finish generate. Hey, we did get a good spot to start for our map. Okay, so if you get lucky enough, you get to start like this. But I'm not going to go down there until after I've got you guys through the basics of it. But what you want to do, and I know this is silly, but you want to go ahead and get yourself some wood. You're not going to make yourself anything more than a wooden pickaxe, guys. So what you do is you go ahead and break them down into boards. Break it down, make your craft bench. You're going to need to grab one more block of wood, because otherwise you won't have enough for the pickaxe or the axe. I preferably just knock out the first tree by knocking out a block of wood and then taking the wood blocks to break the rest of the tree. This way you get the tree out of there, you don't have to worry about it, and you get the likelihood chance of getting things set up for that. Okay, so you want to go ahead and make yourself some sticks. You want to make yourself more than you actually need, just in case you need, you come across coal, so that you have your torch abilities. Now go ahead and break your craft bench back down, because you're going to want to eventually move that into your base. You don't want to go ahead and leave that just laying anywhere. Okay, now we need to find some stone, and the best way usually to do that on an island like this is to just start busting through the dirt. And since it's just dirt, you don't really have to worry about a shovel or none of that. You can just kind of punch yourself in and make yourself a rock quarry real fast. A lot of times you won't have to dig too far on an island, just like this. So this is where you start gathering your stone from. You want to go ahead and gather as much stone as possible so that you can make a complete set of stone tools, as wooden tools are really worthless for anything more than the pickaxe and wooden axe just being used to get yourself started on your first day. Otherwise, you really just want to get stone equipment set up right off the bat. Most Minecraft pros, guys, don't even bother with anything more than what I'm showing you now, and this is how they get set up so much faster than a lot of other players. Now I have 18 pieces. We do have a nice hole that we could turn into a base. But first, we want to go ahead and get ourselves a bunch of stone equipment, starting with our stone pickaxe. This allows us to gather iron right away if we come across it. We get ourselves set up with a stone axe. And we make a stone sword so that we have a better protection than just something simple like wood. We go ahead and hold on to all of our blocks that we've gathered so far. We want to keep those, guys. Okay, so now that we've gotten ourselves our basic set of stone equipment, we can come down here and check this out. Since we did get lucky enough to get a starter island on our random number that I punched in for this. And these are ocean structures. And sometimes, if you're lucky, there's actually a chest inside of them. Right there. Alright, look at that. We even got coal right away. We've got enough to make some bread. We've got a perfect fishing rod, you guys. We'll leave the rotten flesh in there. So that was a great find on our first start. This gives us the ability to feed ourselves with a really good fishing rod. We have a great spot to build right off the bat. And because we dug ourselves a rock quarry, we can now use that as both a quarry and a base. We have plenty of sand for glass if we want to go ahead and make glass bottles, which we'll need when we deal with the fact that there are bees now and we have honey access. Also, potion making. You want the glass so you can make glass bottles. Go ahead and get our base dug out a bit. And please, guys, if you build bases, don't make them 2 blocks high. 3 blocks or higher, please. This is a necessity for your base, as without enough space in it for you to move around with things, all you're really going to do is give yourself a headache. So let's go ahead and take the dirt that we've been gathering from the outer edges. We want to keep the stone for other things, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Let's see, I want to make certain I don't accidentally seal off my exit way here. Okay, so yeah, we can now go like this. Go ahead and make a window there. And yes, I know, guys, this is like the most basic Minecraft building you've ever seen in your life. I know. That's not the point, guys. The point is to get it set up so that you have it. Have the chance to get yourself hidden away if you need to. And use whatever you can on that first day to just kind of keep mobs out. I usually set it like this on that first day. That way there's a nice entryway and stuff, but still at the same time you've got some kind of protection. Let's go ahead and make our first set of 4 torches so we can build our base. And guys, this is real important that you light up your base, because otherwise they can spawn in your base. You don't want them spawning in here. Okay, so now that we've got this, we got to get ourselves a furnace built. Throw that down right there. We've got plenty of coal. So we throw the coal in there. That gives us some coal already in there. We go ahead and make another set of sticks so that we have enough to match up with what coal we've got here. And make our torches. This way we've always got light when we're moving around the world. We can go ahead and throw the sand in here. Now, since we did find a fishing rod, what we want to do here is we want to equip our fishing rod, because we don't have anything more than 1 loaf of bread's worth of wheat. But we do have a fishing rod, and so we can go ahead and just go to fishing. Also, guys, if you can't get a hold of a fishing rod right away, you can just jump into the water and whack fish with your sword or weapon. Although I don't really recommend that. It would be easier for you to just go find sheep and cows. Now, it does look like on that island over there... Oop, pulled it too soon. On that island over there, we have some pumpkins. So if we can find some iron, that would be very helpful. Because as those pumpkins can be carved into jack-o'-lanterns and can be used to make iron golems to protect your base. Fishing, guys, is real simple. Just throw it out there. Watch for the bubbles. When the bubbles hit it and pull it under, immediately right-click. That one got away. Those are called nibbles when they do that, where they hit it and then let it go. It happens a lot. So it's something you do get used to right away. But these are all survival stuff that you want to know early on and want to have access to early on, so that it makes your mid-game and end-game a bit easier. I will do tutorials for mid-game and end-game also, guys, so be prepared for those. But otherwise, this is pretty much how you want to spend your first day, is taking care of food, getting yourself a temporary base that you will later on either move away from or upgrade to a proper full-on base, not just a hole in the wall. You can't do anything with tropical fish, guys. They're a waste. But once you got yourself some fish, you want to get back to your base so you can get them cooked. And we did have those glass bottles in there, that glass in there setting up. So we want to make certain we have those. Okay, so we have that ready to go. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some fish cooked. Let's make our loaf of bread. We want to make certain we have some food. You can go ahead and put that there. I will have to go cut wood. We have not got enough for a chest, and we will want a chest. So let's get that cooking. Let's go hop up and cut down another tree real fast, because we do want supplies. It looks like we've got some horses on the island. Well, that's great. Also, guys, a real quick tip and trick that us pros that play Minecraft use is we will make charcoal if we can't find coal right away. Charcoal is real easy to make. You take logs just like these, stick them in your furnace, and stick logs, wood, or other coal up under them, and they turn into charcoal. Charcoal does burn a bit longer than coal from the ground. Coal blocks burning, of course, the longest. Here, let me run you guys through how you do charcoal. We'll just take about half of those. And those will turn into charcoal while I turn the rest of these into logs. And we get ourselves a large chest made. This way, we have somewhere to store our stuff. Okay, we also want to make our glass bottles. I usually make 2 sets for a total of 6 so that we have those. We can set those in there for now. We need to keep our cooked food on us. So that there, we'll want to make our door. Now that we have the ability to make a door, we want to make at least a door so that the mobs that do come at night can stay out. Since we didn't find enough sheep to actually make ourselves, or any sheep at all for that matter, to make a bed, we'll want to have to be able to protect ourselves overnight. Let's go ahead and get these put away. But that's pretty much the basics of it. On your new survival world, the first things you want to do is make yourself a wooden pickaxe and probably a wooden axe as well. Get yourself a crop bench made for your tools. Make your tools. Get to stone as quickly as possible and get your stone tools made. These are your better choice. Never make a wooden sword. It's worthless. It does 4 attack damage. You punch probably that hard. So you might as well just go ahead and get to stone before the mobs spawn for the first night and get yourself stuff set up. And there we go. So you just burn logs with coal or wood or whatever to make charcoal. This gives you an additional set of coal for whatever your needs may be. You can then take the coal or whatever you have left over and use it for other stuff. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and use it to make some more torches. This way, I've got a good stack almost of torches. We've got plenty of sticks left over. We've got plenty of wood still to make anything we need. And we have our charcoal sitting here for when we need food. Another big thing. You want to light up the outside of your base. This gives light out here. Placing light on the ground around it is beneficial also, as it will prevent a lot of spawning right near your base entrance, which is where you end up getting a lot of zombies knocking your door down on you and things. Also, expanding your base is always acceptably okay. The bigger your base is when you first start, the more likely for you to have the materials you need and all of that, and so you want that. I'm going to go ahead and knock you out because I've got plenty of torches already posted into the walls. I'm going to go ahead and, I guess we'll just go ahead and make a second room. I mean, we got access to the stone, we might as well. And then this will also give us a nice little antechamber, just in case we do have zombies break the door down. This will give us a place where we can get behind a secondary door and get prepared if we have to fight. It will also give us a place to put our bedroom once we get a bed made. Also, guys, I do advise for those who are really new to Minecraft and are having a hard time understanding the mechanics, of it and its basics, what I would do is I would start in creative mode, but restrict yourself to not being allowed to grab anything more than either iron or chain and stone equipment. This gives you a chance to have at least some starter equipment that is better. Also start with a starter chest. That's always a good one too, as that will give you some basic equipment right off the bat. This will help you to kind of develop faster and stronger. But if you follow this tutorial's basics, pretty much from start to finish, make your craft bench, make your wooden tool, get to stone and get everything made from there, get yourself dug into a base right off the bat before the first night, and you should do just fine. Everything after that is all just hope you find the materials. You won't always find the materials, and sometimes you'll have to dig yourself down to it. Never dig straight down, guys. If you dig straight down, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out of my inventory except for my pickaxe so I can show you this. Okay, this is the worst case scenario. You know, you're gonna go down, you're looking for iron or whatever. Now fortunately world spawn just happens to be right here, so I'm not too worried about it. But this is what happens when you dig straight down. Okay, this is why you don't never do it. As you get lower and lower, sure you'll find materials and things sometimes, just out of dumb luck. But you see what I've gotten myself into? See what digging straight down got me? Okay, so it's never a good thing. You should probably never do it. I'll go ahead and let myself drown. Since this tool is already almost broken, I can just make another one. Should I pick a fight while I'm down here dying? Oh, see, and there's another good way to get a hold of a fishing pole, guys, is drown can sometimes carry them. This time he just dropped rotten flesh, which is normal. That's actually the most common drop. Okay, so that's why you don't dig straight down, guys. Fortunately for me, like I said, world spawn is literally right above my base. Okay, so yeah, you don't want to do this. This is a dumb idea. Anyhow, let me go ahead and pull something out of here so I can plug that hole. That's the last thing I need is a hole. There we go. Anyhow, guys, so that's pretty much your basics of survival. Also remember, guys, if you like my videos and you enjoy the tutorials and stuff, to smash that thumb and hit the like button and all that. Well, that's what the thumb is. Jeez. I'm having a long day, guys. Anyhow, guys, again, remember to subscribe to my channel, to smash that thumb till it's blue, and throw your bell across your base for fun stuff to happen, I guess. Okay, guys, I love you. Bye.